Hey, what's up guys, it's Damien back with another Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus Road to Platinum God remix video. We're on to the big 1-0, episode number 10, and the last one we got our 5th heart kill out of the way using Samson. And so now I would do something like Lilith for some fun, but since I can't guarantee continuation following Mom's Heart, I don't think I'm really going to bother yet. I don't know, I think I'm probably just going to repeat a character. Maybe I'll do Cainzazel first, and if we can get a quick run like we often do as Cainzazel, then hopefully we'll have time to do 2 runs in this video. So starting off with a good amount of money right here. If we don't get any bombs, then okay, so we got some bombs as well. I was gonna say, if we don't get any bombs, I was probably gonna put that money into the reroll machine in the item room, but then that ended up working out for us. And let's just put 1 bomb into this. Got it back, which is very good. Gonna take the soul hearts so that I don't potentially mess up and waste any black hearts in here. And I'll go do my boss fight first before I mess around with my reroll machine in my item room at all. Okay, so that's the baby. Yep. Thought I was fully charged, was not. Okay, so the screw's nice, little tears up. Shot speed doesn't do anything for my beam. Okay, so super secret room is pretty much definitely going to be down there. Actually, no, it'll probably be off the room by my boss room, but maybe not. I don't know. Let's see what we can get here. I do not want the hourglass, and I can't touch it up just to take it out since I don't have any other active item. Should I take glitter bombs or put some money? I'm going to put some money into the machine. Yeah, I'll take Shoop to Whoop. Okay, so now we have a nice little reusable brimstone every 2 rooms. So that'll be good for some extra damage. And now we have 2 Shoop to Whoops. Kinda makes it a little shitty that I took the other one now, but what can you do? Okay, so let's see what's in here, and we get Dead Tooth, Halitosis, which isn't very good. It gives you this little ring of poison around you while you're shooting, or in this case charging your shot. Any enemy that is within it becomes poisoned, but they do not drop black hearts. Okay, so if we can get a bomb, the secret room's going to be up there. And we did get a bomb. Super secret room is probably going to be off this room down here, so... Well, that was stupid of me. Or off of down here, more likely. And I believe that the flies spawn directly on the wall, so it can't be there or to the right, so let's see down here. Yep. Okay, so nothing really too useful for us there. Let's get into our boss fight. Okay, Monstro's taken care of. And so we get the speed ball as well as our devil deal. Yeah, fuck it, we'll take a chance on getting some guppy in our lives. I am gonna keep the Shoop de Whoop though. And we're just gonna keep it trucking here. At this point though, with this low of health, gonna need to avoid doing things like just running into enemies like I did with that Mullaboom before. Okay, so we're starting to accumulate some money, which is good. That was a tiny bit risky and dangerous, but it all worked out. That one dude did get kind of close to me, but also got killed by the side of my beam. If I could get a golden key on this floor, that would be really cool, or just in general, a set of rooms or whatever that just gives me a bunch of keys would be nice. There's one more. Hoping for something better for my item room right here. Still no bombs. And glass cannon. Saw that in the previous run. Do not want it. Okay, so we have a bomb now. Going to be very important for us to get as much health as we can. Got 2 bombs out of it, which is good. Okay, so before I do this... Nice. Before I do this boss fight, I'm going to check out what's up in my shop. If there's a soul heart in there, I'm going to buy it. And if there's a donation machine in here, so there is no donation machine. Or soul... Or well, there is a donation machine, but there is no soul heart. I do like Spider Mod a lot, though. He didn't pay out with a nickel. It sucks. So what Spider Mod does is he shows you the health bar of enemies as well as applying random effects to them sometimes. And I just really like being able to see the health bar of enemies. It's quite useful to me. 2 keys. I think I'm willing to chance this challenge room and see what's up. Okay, so we already got a key back. I also got Bob's Rotten Head, which I can touch out of existence. Let's see what's in here. Did not get a key back. We got the tonsil trinket. Okay, so we are now keyless. Going into the next floor, always risky. And now we do have a key, and let's see. Okay. Tammy's head was worth spending all those keys in here, even if I don't get an item. Like, even if I'm not able to get into my item room on the next floor or whatever, it's not the end of the world. Because this Tammy's head is going to do us justice and help this run move much quicker than it already was. So let's see what's in this boss challenge room. Single gold chest might do it if we get the key for it. Can't wait to get to the point where I can actually start doing something with those sacrifice rooms. That would be pretty cool. Came this close to just straight up using my Tammy's head on those bomb flies. And that would not be a smart move. Yes, definitely want to get some more health, if I can help it at all. Secret room's probably right there. And I probably should have waited on that a bit, so that I could have taken out everyone's favorite fuckboys, the skull guys. Health up? Okay. Daddy Longlegs, we finally got ourselves something at least fairly solid in an item room, as well as 2 soul hearts, which is very nice. I'm not going to spend my only key when I only have 5 cents, but what Daddy Longlegs does, he's a buddy that flies over the map and stomps down on enemies, does a good amount of damage, and we're getting a lot of sacks on this floor, considering we don't have sack head. And since we can just get into our shop for free, there's no reason not to. Buy another soul heart. And I was forgetting about the fact that I had 67.5%, so I actually would have wanted to get in there anyways and blow up the greed statue, so not too bad there. Dime though. And he was a large enemy, so that pill is going to be a 1 makes you larger. And I don't want to be bigger, I want to be smaller, if anything. So we're at the point of having plenty of health, and we have a double trouble boss, so it's going to be 2 big Larry Juniors. Didn't get the 72.5%, but we got a red heart finally from the Cracker Jacks, as well as a random trinket spawn, in this case the goat hoof, which is just a 0.15 speed up. I'll take it over the tonsil. Okay, and we get Depths XL, which kind of sucks since we were going to have 100% Devil Deal chance anyways. Free red chest here, as well as an eternal chest. What those do is they cost a key to use, or to get into, and then they can either pay out with regular like things, consumables, or they can pay out with an item, or they can pay out with nothing. Jesus, I didn't think he was going to walk that close to the wall. Anyways, if they pay out with an item or with nothing, then they will not, then they're done. But if they pay out with consumables, then they will just become, they'll close off and become a regular chest again. Let's see if I can line this up right for once. Maybe they just changed it so that you can't get them both anymore, but I think it's probably more likely that I'm just missing. And so yeah, with XL floors, you just get 2 item rooms, 1 shop, but it counts as 2 floors in the end. You fight 2 bosses at the end of it. And so, I did do boss rush, okay. And with the champion that you saw in the last room, the first one, if you saw real quick before I killed him, he had a a crown over his head, so he was I don't know what the hell you would call them, a champion type champion. And so what they do is they pay out with a bunch of consumables when they die. They have a whole bunch of health, like 3 times regular health or whatever, probably even more, and they turn all other, I'm going to take the analog stick for the extra tear rate, they turn all other enemies in the room into the champion type that is yellow, that has double speed as well as double damage, and on normal mode is a guaranteed payout of a battery. So they are very good to get a bunch of batteries if you get one of them in a room with a lot of enemies, or in a room with enemies that spawn or split or anything like that. So we don't have enough keys to make use of this key beggar. Tractor beam is nice, it's another tears up. If we get any type of shot multiplier, they're all gonna come together on this one tractor beam plane, so they'll do more damage, although that might not work with my brimstone beam. I actually don't think it does, because nothing good ever does. But anyways, like I was getting at before, sucks that we get the XL floor because it counts as 2 floors, and we were gonna have 100% chance at our Devil Deal anyways. It's gonna be a small pill. The kind of good news though is that the floor that follows you doing an XL floor, hello Sackhead, the floor that follows you doing an XL floor essentially acts as if you missed your last Devil Deal, so we'll have at base a 67.5% chance on the next floor. Whipworm would be nice, it's the biggest shot speed up in the game at 0.5. With a beam, don't need shot speed. There isn't really anything that I'm missing. I got my shop, my 2 item rooms, so let's go do this first boss fight. And so we got another level of the cube of meat, and now we go fight Mom. Okay, nice little health up. And of course we get a Krampus fight in here. And of course we don't get the lump of coal. It's been a little while now. I think I actually haven't gotten the lump of coal on this file, at least from Krampus just yet. Oh man. Okay, so rubber cement would be good if we had regular brimstone, but we don't. Mark, this is just a regular tears up. I don't think I'm going to bother doing this boss rush, since I already have it done with the character anyways. And yeah, let's see what this room has to offer us. Ended up not being much from those chests. I have to be careful with these because they can split in my face as they just did, but we have plenty of soul hearts in here, so not a big deal. Okay. We're still on base damage, but this Tammy's head is making that of little consequence. Ah! Okay, so kind of let them clump together as much as I can. And Cube of Meat basically saved me from taking a hit there. I don't really have that big of a need for keys. And we got a golden key, very nice. Yeah, so Sack Head, which we got in our last shop, nice, second Yara, makes it so that consumables are sometimes replaced with sacks. Oh, okay. So that means that this Eternal chest is going to pay out the exact same way as all the other ones, which means that the second one is always going to pay out with a sack that has a Yara in it. And then now the third time is going to pay out with nothing. But we essentially have a way of Yaraing Yaras now, which is always fun. Not that it really matters. There isn't really much that we can do with it. Let's just get... Oh, whoops, that was the wrong one. Was it this one? It was. Okay, so... It's Yara again. And yeah, I'm not going to bother Yaraing anymore. So yeah, as you can see with the Yara, things can get kind of out of hand pretty quickly. And I'm just getting my shit kind of wrecked here, but that's okay. Okay, so we have a whole bunch of Yaras now, so I am going to go around and see what I can do about maybe finding a gold chest somewhere, putting those Yaras towards it. If it pays out with an item, then we can have ourselves a nice little mini break here. Okay, so this is a D3 room, which, as you can see right here by the D20 little image thing, it makes it so that it re-rolls all consumables either in the room or on the floor. I don't remember which. So let's put a Yara towards here. It did not pay out with an item. I could technically get a whole bunch of soul hearts from it, but I don't really care about that so much. So yeah, at this point I'm basically on the lookout for things to put these many Yaras towards. Yeah, if I get like a lucky penny or something like that, I might even just... Whoops. My cube of meat shot him out of the way. If I get a lucky penny, I might even just Yara that, get ridiculous amounts of luck just for fun. Batteries aren't really worth Yara-ing with what I currently have. Secret room, no. So I tried there, I tried to the right over here. Could be, no, it can't be down there or to the right. So, if it's not right here, then it's in some weird ass spot. But it is right here. Okay, so we have a gold chest and a stone chest in here, meaning we have a pretty damn good shot of getting something worth working with Yara-wise in here. Unfortunately, there's also a red heart, and I don't really have a means of getting it out of here. So I'm just going to want to push that stone chest away real quick so that I can bomb him for the extra devil deal chance before I forget. So let's put one Yara towards these. That did not pay out with an item, it paid out with a temperance card. That's actually very nice then. Okay, so now we can get rid of 1 red heart. And 2 red hearts, so the red hearts are gone now. Don't need this other chest here since it's just going to pay out with the temperance once again. Let's blow both these guys up. And so now let's separate these chests, that way I can check one of them. If it pays out with an item, I'll have the other one still on hand. And no, we just got a regular penny and a bomb from it. But at this point I don't really have anything else to Yara, so fuck it. I'm not even gonna bother. Okay, so this room is going to have Mr. Fred in it. He is... oh no, it's a double fallen room. That's weird. So normally on Womb 1, when you have a jumbo boss room, it is going to be a Mr. Fred. He tends to make the floor generation go kind of weird, and ultimately you fight him in your boss fight. But this time we did not, and once again we missed out on the 72.5% double deal chance, but we got Death's Touch for finally some damage. Bringing Ayera with us to the next floor, and we're guaranteed to get our double deal on the next floor, so we're going to be fighting Satan, which we've already done anyways on Cainzazel, so it doesn't really help us much. I'm not going to bother playing them out since they're going to take 1 full red heart at a time. Nope. Another wide shot down. I'd absolutely released with circle, not with X. Let's see what's in here. Nothing useful. This room, always dangerous when you're Cainzazel. Generally speaking, it's good to go for the guys that shoot out the bomb shots first, because then their shots will hit the ground, and since they take some time to do so, they'll usually kill a couple of their buddies for you. Okay, so we unlocked the mystery gift. I don't know how. It's another Afterbirth Plus item from a booster pack that was originally not an unlock and then changed to in the recent patch. Most recent patch, I guess. It's not really that recent anymore. It's from like the summer on PC. And not too long after that on PlayStation, so. That was risky, but it worked. Okay. Super secret. Nope. Yeah, I'm just gonna get into my boss fight. And let's go down the hatch. 6 heart kills out of the way. Ipecac unlocked. I love Ipecac. Well, I don't have anything else to Yara, so let's test these 2 bad boys out. Okay, so neither pays out with an item. Kinda sucks. Had high hopes there. Okay. So yeah, obviously at this point this run has turned into a steamroll. Tammy's Head was a good boss killer, but at still base damage, I wasn't always having the easiest time with every room. If I couldn't get them cleared out with Tammy's Head right away, or kill bosses with Tammy's Head. Fucking Christ, I hate those brimstone eyes. But yeah, no, with the extra damage now, I mean, shit is going by extremely easily. Regular secret room could be there, and it is. Alright, let's just get in and finish this fight off. Nah, I put it a little too early. Okay, so I'm thinking when he splits is the optimal time to use my Tammy's head charge. Okay. And then Stompy Feet is very easy, and from there we'll be good to finish off the video. Or not the video, finish off the run. I'm gonna do another run for this video as well. Okay, so that's another Satan kill out of the way, which does help us on our progress towards unlocking the negative. So even though we already had that done with Samson, wasn't the biggest deal in the world. So that's our 6th heart kill. Let's go out there and get our 7th now. I guess I'll just do a good old-fashioned Cain run. Generally, I don't like running Isaac until I unlock the D6, which is why I'm not bothering doing that now, even though I have some, even though I don't actually have the heart kill with him yet. And doing Cain here isn't too bad because I ended up not getting the chance to fight Satan anyways. That's good enough. Okay. And nice, we get another key and a penny. And also, different from the last time that we ran Cain, we now have the paperclip, which we unlocked Cain starting with by getting enough money into our donation machine in greed mode. And at this point, I definitely want to play more greed mode, but that's not going to get us heart kills, and we need 11 of those, so I'm going to focus on that for the next few recordings. Yeah, and considering what we ended up getting in the last run, I'm really happy that I did pick Cainzazel, because otherwise that probably would have been a long grind of a run with any other character that likely would have ended up with me dying in like Womb 2 or in the shoal floor, so didn't end up being the worst. And just like our first few runs did, we start off with scatter bombs. And once again, for normal mode, this is a pretty big first floor. Doorstop, no thank you. It really sucks that this room ended up not being progress. I guess it was kind of obvious, generally speaking, the longer path is going to take you there no matter what, but I guess it was good to check this room anyway since it has a lot of rocks in it. For a tinted rock, in this case we didn't get it, but that's okay. Keep in mind I do have scatter bombs so I don't run into my own shits. I didn't see the soul heart pop out. So here's hoping we don't end up wasting that. Alright, plenty of bombs. We got Gemini, so we're gonna focus on killing the baby first, and I believe Blue Gemini pays out with a soul heart when he dies, so even if we do lose our soul heart, we should be fine. Okay, so baby should be pretty close to dying. There we go. Now it's just a regular old fight. Okay, soul heart, and we got Jesus Juice out of the fight as well for some extra damage and some range. Onto our second floor, where hopefully things can pick up. Okay, very good. None of them jump towards the fire. At this point, they pretty much won't as long as I don't lead them towards it. And we get Brother Bobby. Very happy about that. As much as I do complain about the little buddies, your brother Bobby's and your sister Maggie's. They do help out on early floors. If you can get them lined up with, you know, dips or flies or spiders, then their shot can come in and hit right behind yours, and then from there you're basically taking them out right away. It's always nice when the last poop you shoot out is the petrified one. Okay, so yeah, I'll bomb for that. Scatter bombs. I do very often forget that I have them. Okay, so white and blue is a full health. Keep that in mind if I ever need it. And it's in a shop or something. I guess I shouldn't have shot out those poops since I had the petrified poop. But, completely forgot about it. I was just kind of watching my scatter bombs there and seeing how well they did, and took my eyes off the prize for just a second. Okay. Magic mush? No, but very good though. Growth hormones, more damage, we get a big speed up. And I do like the nail. We did unlock it in the Cainzazel video where we beat Satan for the first time. Every time you use it, it gives you a soul heart, as well as a damage up for the room and the ability to break rocks for the room that you use it in, just by walking into them. Would be a good move for survivability, but at this point I think I'd rather play out angel rooms. Let's see what's in that curse room too. It's entirely possible that we can bomb into it. Damn it. Ah, yeah, there's a poop there. Okay. Okay, so that ended up being a really bad curse room for us. Well, I guess, how about this? The curse room had a 33.75% chance of staying open after we walked out, and it did. So if it's still open, it's that 33.75% chance again, then I'll take the nail. And it didn't. Sorry, my voice is not cooperating with me right now. So let's keep it moving. We got ourselves another curse room. This one pretty much not worth going for at our current health level. Oh, sorry, my phone just went off. Okay, so down to one soul heart now. Please don't be a bad trip. Tears down, that also sucks. Okay, so we found our boss room really quick. That's also most likely our shop, could maybe be a library. And it is our shop. Compost is certainly not going to preclude me from spending my money in the donation machine. Let's get it up to 100. Yeah, store upgrade level 2. So now we should be getting 4 things in our shop. Sorry. Okay, so hoping for something good from this item room. And, okay, so we got quad shot. Our tier rate is very low, but it's fucking quad shot. More of a boss killer than a room clearer. But I guess if you can get close enough to your enemies, then, I mean, you can hit them with at least 2 or 3 of the shots anyways, so it is nice. This room would have portals in it. And as far as this challenge room goes, I'm absolutely not going to be doing a challenge room for a single sack. That's doesn't sound like a winning strategy to me. Okay, Pride. I don't know if Pride's a boy or a girl. Nah. Book of Sin is unlocked. I believe that's from fighting all of the 7 deadly sins. I was hoping that she would pay out with, I don't know why I'm just assuming Pride's a girl, but I was hoping she would pay out with the Anarchist Cookbook, which is a book, whenever you use it, it spawns a bunch of troll bombs throughout the room. Mainly just wanted it for the book touch, so that if we get some more books later, we can potentially make bookworm. Okay, so I might use this chariot card in here. Ah! I was hoping to use it before I got hit, if I was gonna get hit. Didn't get a Devil Deal / Angel Room, but we did get a Halo, which is nice. And at this point, since we're already done with the floor, I can just see what's in here. Here's hoping for at least one soul heart. Didn't get any from those, and bombs from that. So here is, once again, hoping that we can get a soul heart early on in the floor, because I don't want to be at the point in this run where I'm just missing out on every Devil Deal because I'm just completely out of protection. Okay, so that went pretty easily. Brother Bobby actually got the kill there. Little extra money, never hurt. Moon card. Yeah.
The moon.
And very nice. So we did get a soul heart. And it gave us 2 bombs. Okay. That room was easy. So we're up to a good amount of money at this point. And we get the mom's eye, so sometimes we'll shoot an extra shot out of the back of our head. Might as well put a bomb towards here and see what's in this old boss challenge room. 2 gold chests. I'm gonna risk it. And did not turn out to be worth it. Okay, so yeah, if you put down a bomb while Chubb is charging and he swallows it, he just kind of stops. And then he eats it. And yeah, it takes damage when it explodes. Probably shouldn't have used 2 there, but it's fine. Really don't want to lose this Devil Deal chance. Fuck, I picked up Bob's brain by accident while I was dodging. Alright, so we're gonna have to play super carefully now with Bob's brain, because he is always at risk of blowing us up. Soul heart, please, no. Okay, this is not a good room. Yeah. Well, not much you can do there. And if we could have made it through that room, we would have ended up getting a soul heart. Now I want to get a red heart first, and I actually do have one in my challenge room. So like before, I'm gonna be on edge here to grab anything good that might pop up, but the scatter shot actually ended up not doing that anyways. At only 23%, I think it's better for me to leave the health behind and just wait until I finish the floor. Bad trip pill, that's nice. Yeah, the one thing that does definitely suck about having quad shot is the fact that it's hard to gauge sometimes when you're gonna shoot and all that stuff. So situations where you can only shoot at certain times can definitely be somewhat annoying. Can't fly, so can't do anything with that. And at this point, looks like we might not be able to make the health necessary to pick that up as a soul heart, which would really suck. But for now, let's just see what we get from here. So we got a Gertie fight. Should be able to successfully keep from losing our Devil Deal chance here as long as Bob isn't a dick with his brain. And so we got that. 23%? No, we didn't get it. That's fine though. We got Mom's Pearls for some extra range and luck. And now we're going to be able to have 2 soul hearts for the next floor. And I will put some money into here. Get a 3rd soul heart, as well as for the first time on this file, there's options. So moving forward, every boss room item is going to pay out with a choice of 2 rather than just the 1. So that's going to be for the next 3 floors, since Mom's Heart pays out, or not Mom's Heart, but Mom pays out with boss room items until you unlock the Polaroid or the negative. Okay. And so we get ourselves a bedroom over there, but don't have the bombs for it. Okay. Yeah, those guys do not mesh well with having Bob's brain. That's for sure. Okay. And now that we have a bomb, I'm gonna go play this out, scatter bombs. Ah, I wasted a key. Really didn't want to. Obviously. So this way is probably gonna take us to our boss room, but it did also give us our item room, which is nice. And at a certain point there just wasn't much that I could do with the way that I have to play things with this Bob's brain. And we get the Harlequin baby, which is also not very good, but gives us 2-piece conjoined, which if we end up successfully making the transformation, then we will be able to add 2 extra shots to our repertoire. Okay, so I'm gonna buy the soul heart, keep our health flowing, and otherwise gonna keep it moving. See if we do finally get another donation machine on our next floor, then potentially get some more money in there. Would be really nice. Okay, sun card, that's gonna be good to use on the next floor. And we got ourselves a Monstro 2.0. So I guess, considering we're not really that strong right now, ultimately having the Bob's brain isn't that bad. It is still fairly dangerous for us, and that was just a poor play on my part. Okay. 100%, and we got a devil deal. Also, not a very good selection of items from our boss fight, but we do have this nice little demon beggar. And he paid out with a synth oil, so that is 2-piece spun now with an extra damage up. Hierophant card, very nice for 2 soul hearts. And we can take the Sin Robes for more damage and plenty of health now. I'm going to go ahead and leave the black powder behind. It is kind of useful because I have high speed. What it does is when you walk, you drop this powder around, under you. And if you make it into a circle, it puts a pentagram on the ground that damages enemies. But I'm not going to trade the health for it. So I'm going to take the safety pin here since I'm already maxed out on speed. Caffeine pill won't do much for me. So now we got to range up a little bit more shot speed. And another black heart. So we have our shop, we have our item room. This is not an XL, so we can just go ahead and move on. And since the sun card does mass enemy damage, I'm going to use it in a room. And that turned out to be a very good room to use it in. So let's go towards our item room first. Okay, so these guys are quite annoying when they jump off the screen. Luckily we're able to get them killed off before they did so. Good shit, Bob. And something good. Well, we made conjoined, so it's going to be a bit of a tears down. It ends up being a big tears down because our tear rate is bad. And a bit of a damage down, but now we get those 2 extra shots coming out the side. So normally, like if you just shot your regular single shot, then it basically gives you a wide triple shot. At least I ran into the spike guy and not the spikes on the floor. Okay, so we have a double key treasure room down from there. Instead of spending the 2 keys, I'm just gonna spend 2 bombs to get into it. And man, really not getting good good gold chest payouts on this run. Ergo items, basically. Like Guppy's head or Cricket's head is what you really want with what we have unlocked right now. Okay, so I have a feeling that my shop is... Oh, pulse worm, nice. Okay, so now my shots kind of pulse... Well, not kind of, they do pulse when they're in the air. Yeah, I was starting to say before, I have a feeling my shop's going to end up being greed since my secret room wasn't. But yeah, so with pulse worm, your shots pulse as they go. It doesn't affect their damage in any way, but just because of the fact that they're bigger at times, they... with that bigger hitbox, they'll hit more, so probably not going to be going too crazy with gold chests. It's not like we have Guppy's tail or anything, so I don't think that the paralysis. I don't think that the lockpick is really going to be that necessary. Okay, you're going to have to play it from afar for as long as Bob is around. Nice. Okay. Okay, so it actually doesn't give you a selection of 2 from the mom fight. I guess it doesn't count as a boss room item technically, but we got spun via Roid Rage, another soul heart, and nothing good in here, so I'm not going to do the boss rush because there's definitely better stuff that I could get for it. That boss rush, if I'm able to do it successfully, could take me like upwards of 10 minutes, so not really too down to fuck around with that. Okay, so some health, not gonna bother. Hey, look who would benefit from having lockpick right now. Also, I have no bombs. But we don't need no stinking lockpick because we have 4 keys. What else are we really gonna need them for? We do have the Guppy's head now. I don't believe we've gotten any Guppy items earlier on in the run, so it's gonna be our first and only to this point. So we need an amazing devil deal to set ourselves up to the point where we ultimately make Guppy. But I'm at this point hoping that I don't get this devil deal, because I want to be able to guarantee it on the next floor if at all possible. Let's see how these spread. They didn't spread too badly. 48-hour energy, very nice. I'm going to save all these batteries as well as the other 48-hour energy for later on when I'm about to fight my boss. But yeah, so I would kind of rather not get a devil deal in here on this floor, just so that we can guarantee a fight against Satan, because I believe at that point we would either be one Satan kill away from unlocking the negative, if not already unlocking the negative, which would be awesome. And it would also mean if we didn't get Satan again that we've done 2 Cain runs on this file now with no Satan kills, which would really suck. Good shit, Bob. Good God, my tear rate is so bad. And that was a bad hit to take. But we already have a good amount of flies. And we're going to have at least 4 uses of our Guppy's Head coming up from here. 1, 2, see you, 3, and yeah, it ended up being 4. So we have plenty of flies, very good damage. So the next boss should go down pretty quickly. Really hoping it's not Conquest. Since he's just guaranteed to pay out with the pony, which I don't want, it'll basically just be an active item that will give me flight when I have it. Okay, so we have Skolex, who, yeah, he just ate all of our flies with his face that can't take damage, which really sucks. But at least it's not Conquest. I mean, I guess that obviously we don't have to take the fly, and good, we didn't get our Devil Deal, so we're going to get it on the next floor and be able to continue this run. We'll just take the magic scab for the extra luck, I guess. Yeah, I guess we would get a second item to choose from Conquest, but just the fact that one of them is guaranteed to be the pony essentially means that the other one is going to be the definite take, so the choice kind of evaporates from there. Can't do nothing with that since I have plenty of health. I feel like I remember this one being a good pill, and I don't know if I know what that one is yet. It's Puberty. Range down. I don't remember if this one was good. I do remember this is a full health. That's the tears down. Ugh. And unfortunately this room is not progress, which means I'm gonna have to go right back through it. But I'm fast enough to make it all the way through with no problems. Yeah, fuck it, let's take this Eternal Heart. We need to get 7 plus red hearts on a run to unlock Maggie, so why not? And none of them are lucky pennies, so. Alright. Secret room's probably going to be right there. Couple of keys. And so let's get on to this fight. I came right back into it. That's what she said. That one wasn't a great hit to take, but plenty of health, so no concerns there really. And only getting more from this Eternal Heart. So we unlocked experimental treatment for our 7th heart kill. Super risky item. A lot of people don't like taking it. I will pretty often take it, and then fuck you, Bob. So yeah, I'll take it pretty often, and then I'll get a really bad payout from it, and then I'll be like, okay, nah, fuck this guy for a little bit, and then eventually I'll be like, maybe. Okay, so we got an extra devil deal from the red chest, which is good, because now we're going to be able to, and we got the lump of coal, nice. And we got the tapeworm, which is perfect with the lump of coal. It doubles your range. Lump of coal makes it so that your tears do more damage the farther that they travel, or really it's just the longer that they're in the air. But yes, that's a perfect combo. But anyways, yeah, as I was saying before, and as you can now see, we don't have to do the challenge room since the red chest teleported us out of it to our devil deal. Okay. So all that is taken care of. If I had a second guppy piece, I'd go ahead and see what was in that good old curse room, but I'm not going to now. And no point in doing this dead-end room, so let's just bomb out and see what the other paths have for us. So now I'm going to try the big room. Oh, nice. Ran right into the big testicle. Yeah, it's always super dangerous when you're just so low on tier 8 and you're fighting something small like spiders. So when you're fighting the gate, you want to make sure that you kill his little off-screen buddies, and we unlock Necropolis by fighting the gate for the first time in the file. So now we fought every boss from the depths set of bosses. But yeah, when you're fighting the gate, you're going to want to kill all of his little off-screen jumpy buddies that he spawns, because at a certain point he will shoot a brimstone beam that will like loop around and hit all of them and kill them, but it just covers a lot of ground on the map, so chances are pretty good that it's going to hit you as well. So there was a tinted rock in here, and there, and Super Sloth was nice enough to blow it up for us. And none in here. Nice little brimstone beetles. Okay, so about to be finishing everything up on this run here. No super secret room there, so it's whatever. Okay. I shouldn't have gotten hit by that. Go, my Bob! And so obviously I am shooting from as far as I possibly can at all enemies in order to take as much advantage of my lump of coal as possible. Fight's easy and it's all done. So we officially have Satan defeated with Cain. It's probably going to be our 4th Satan kill, but it might be our 5th. We'll see if we unlock the negative here. Bomb bag. So no, so it was probably our 4th Satan kill then. But anyways, that's going to be the video. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Only 4 more heart kills to go before we unlock actual progress in the game. So thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.